Hey, Shalom Israel. Hey, this is Ariel from GMS Tampa Bay 12 and GMS 13 Rulership Ba. We're going to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Wakak, Wadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Salutations to Kal Akim out there that push this word in truth and sincerity. And of course, shalom to you sisters as well too, that listen in meekness, quietness, and humbleness. And again, it's your brother Ariel here with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai. And right now, I see a lot of brothers are putting up videos regarding the so-called UFOs, and that's something like when I was younger, and even nowadays, before coming into this truth and then while in the truth, that was always been something that I personally was into. Like I was always fascinated by the fact that, there may be something else out there in the world, in the universe rather, So I, before I came into the truth, I used to always, read about it. When I was a kid, I used to read about it, get library books. My parents used to buy me books regarding aliens and UFOs and things like that. So I was well versed on that stuff going into my adult years. And I used to always watch documentaries on aliens and spaceships and UFO sightings, and I was always fascinated by that. But I never really understood what that is until coming into the truth, coming into the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai. That's when everything just becomes clear to you. And that's now clear to me, as it is to a lot of you brothers out there that have been watching these videos. You know what that is. All right, it's not aliens, it's not little green men. Okay, it's not. It ain't people from another planet, nothing like that. We're dealing with interdimensional beings. All right, aka the angels of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, the angels of Israel. All right, and that's something that are not necessarily just our military, but militaries across the whole planet Earth. They know what that is too, and they dare not speak about it. That's why it's always been on the hush hush. That's why they always bring out misinformation to try to steer people off the path of what that really is. They'll call it, they'll mock it, call it aliens. You'll see the pictures of them, and maybe some of that is real. Maybe it's just demonic beings. But ultimately, we know what that is. When you see those things in the sky, those lights in the sky, that's not no alien from another planet. What that is the angels. Okay, those are interdimensional beings. Those are angels. All right, they come from a higher dimension, from the heavenly dimension, and those are our brothers. Okay, those are our brothers. They look like us. When I say us, I'm talking about you so-called black people, you so-called Negroes. Okay? They look like you. Because you got to remember, the children of Israel, you so-called blacks, you Hispanics, you Latinos, and you Native American Indians. Though you are the true children of Israel. And those ships, those spaceships that Esau always talking about and have sightings about, those are yours. That's your salvation right there. Let's get some of these scriptures. Let's start with the book of Psalms, because that's another thing. That's another reason why this is the reason why Esau's scared of these things, because they know they can't battle that. They know they can't combat the angels of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai. It's impossible. It's impossible. They don't have the manpower. They don't have the firepower to combat something of that magnitude. And if you watch those documentaries, you'll see what I'm talking about. So this is the book of this is Psalm 68. Psalm 68, verse 17. It says, "The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels." Okay, so it says the chariots of God. All right, so us in Israel, us amongst the truth, in the understanding of the truth of the Holy Bible, we understand that those lights in the sky, those UFOs, unidentified flying objects, they're identified to us as the chariots of Israel, the chariots of God, if you will, in layman's terms. Okay, those are the chariots of God, of the Most High, and they come down here for whatever reasons. All right. They may come. They may be here just to blink in and blink out real quick, just to show because the Lord loves to show His power. So He shows His power through His angels, through His men. Ultimately, it's going to be through His men. All right. But right now, He's showing it to Esau's military in certain manners, and they're getting freaked out. They're getting freaked out there. These different militaries, and they're doing their best to try to cover this shit up. Make up any excuse in the world to tell you what it is and what it's not. They'll tell you any lie. Now we're starting to get to the point where they have to admit that there's something going on out there because of all the sightings. They have to admit, like, okay, yeah, we've been watching that. You know, we call it unidentified aerial phenomena. You know, we're not sure what it is. You know exactly what it is, Esau, and the whole world's gonna find out what it is soon. Because it says here in Psalm 68, it says, 68 and 17, the chariots of God, of the Most High, are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. So those chariots, they're gonna come. They're gonna come and they're gonna come rolling deep in high numbers, thousands, millions. And they're not gonna come in peace. For the majority of this planet Earth, those chariots, the chariots of God, they're not going to come in peace. They're going to come in war, and it's really not going to be a war. Okay, it's really not going to be a fair fight. It's going to be destruction. It's going to be destruction out there. Hold up. Go to the book of Revelation real quick with swiftness. Salakia. I gotta remember where it's at. Alright. Let's see here. We'll start at verse 7. So this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. It says, and there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragons fought against his angels. So, okay, Michael and his angels, you know what that is? Those are those little lights in the sky you see up there. Those are the angels. Okay, and the head angel under Yahushua, okay, you know, it's going to be Michael, the archangel Michael, and he's gonna, and if you read in the book of, let's see if I can get it with swiftness. Past it. It's going to get so crazy out here on earth. The children of Israel are going to be in such a low place. They're going to be in such a troublesome a situation that the archangel Michael is going to have to come and intervene. So this is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. It says, at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in a book. Okay, so those people are the elect of Israel. Okay, because not all Israelites are going to be saved in that time of trouble, as I just read here in the book of Daniel, chapter 12. All right, it's going to be the elect of Israel that's going to be delivered out of that. So the archangel Michael is going to be sent down here because it's going to be such a troublesome experience for the nation of Israel that he's going to have to intervene. All right, and that's going to be the time of Jacob's trouble, but the tail end of the time of Jacob's trouble, because Michael's going to have to come and save the children of Israel. With who? He's going to come with the chariots. So we go back to the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 7. It says, and there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. Who's the dragon? All right, dragon is Esau, that old serpent, that dragon, the red dragon. Okay, that's Esau. Okay, Esau's military. That's Esau's military. The dragon and his angels. That's those fighter jets, and whatever else Esau has stored away in some kind of jet hangar. That's Esau. That's the dragon and his angels. It says, and there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels. And the dragon fought against his angels and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven, because they're gonna lose. Okay, it's gonna be a massacre. They're gonna be utterly obliterated. The dragon and his angels. That doesn't hold a candle to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, power. The Archangel Michael. One angel could destroy the whole planet Earth if he wanted to. And that's a power that we're gonna have too, but we're not gonna destroy the Earth. We love the Earth. The Earth is gonna abide forever. So the Lord's gonna send his angels down here to save the children of Israel, chiefly the elect of Israel. And he's gonna take down the dragon and his angel, which is Esau and his military. He's gonna be taken out. And they're gonna try to fight too. They're gonna try to fight too. Hold on, let's get that, because they're gonna try to fight too. Let's get that in the Apocryphy, in the book of 2nd Esdras. This is a beautiful subject, because you don't hear too many Israelite camps talking about this, except for Great Millstone and the ones in like-minded, that are on the same frequency. Book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 13, verse 4. It says, And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they that burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. All right, I'm gonna keep reading. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. So you got to understand that the chariots of God, the chariots of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because Yahushai is going to be with the chariots also, okay? Yahushai is going to be with the chariots. So it says what? He graved himself out, or what? What did it say? I lost it. It says, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not, because it was so massive. You couldn't see the beginning or the end of this dang thing. And this is a vision of the prophet Ezra. He's having a vision right now of the end days. And he's seeing what we just read, and basically what we just read in the book of Revelation. More or less what we just read in the book of Revelation. Well, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon and his angels. So this chariot is so humongous, you couldn't see where it started or where it ended. It was just there. Okay? And we're going to get a precept on that too, Lord willing. It says, verse 8, 2nd Esdras 13 and 8, And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. And that's talking about the dragon and his angels. They're gonna try to subdue Yahushai and Michael and the angels. All right, but they're gonna be afraid. But the spirit of the Lord is gonna be on them to try to fight. This fight has to happen, or this massacre has to happen, because it's really not gonna be a fight. But you know what I'm saying? This has to happen. This is written in the Bible. So Esau, the dragon, and his angels are going to try to fight against Yahushai and the angels. All right, the Archangel Michael, they're going to try to subdue him. It's going to be a sight to see. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. So it's going to be lasers coming out. Basically, it's likened onto, best way we can describe it is a laser beam, which is going to smite all the what's the word I'm looking for? The dragon and his angels. He's going to smite them all out of the sky. He's going to smite them all on the ground with a blast of fire and a great tempest. Not no bullets, okay? Ain't no bullets, okay? We're using energy. Pure energy. A blast of fire. That's energy. That's in the Bible. We're reading the Bible, okay? The Apocrypha. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and a great tempest, and fell with violence. So it's going to be a violent end to the nation of Edom. All right, and all these other nations to try to come up against Yahushai, Michael, and the angels. It's going to be a violent end to them. It says, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So Ezra, when he saw this vision, when he had this vision, he was scared. He was afraid, because that was a terrible sight to see. Absolute destruction. And that's what we're going to see. We're all going to see that. Those of us that the Lord preserves to the last day, we're going to see that. That's why we got to pray, that's why it says, look up, because your redemption draweth nigh. What's our redemption? Redemption is the chariots of Israel. Yahweh Shai is going to come with that. The Lord is going to be among them. And he's going to take us out of this madness, this hell that we're in right now, and he's going to save us. And we're going to have everything that we ever wanted. We'll stop there on that. I'm going to go into the book of Revelation again here. And we're going to go into the first chapter. This is Revelation chapter 1 verse 7. It says, Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. Who shall come with clouds? All right, Yahweh Shai. And what are the clouds? Before we get that, before we read on the book of Revelation, let's go back to the book of Psalms and see what they liken clouds onto. All right. This is the book of Psalm. This is Psalm 104, Psalm 104, verse 3. It says, we'll start at verse 1 and read on to verse 3. It says, Blessed is the Lord Yahweh, O my soul, O my Lord, my power. Thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty, who covereth thyself with light as with a garment, who stretcheth out the heavens like a curtain. Verse 3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the water, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind, who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers of flaming fire. Okay? The angels of spirits, ministers of flaming fire. Who maketh the clouds his chariots. Going back into the book of Revelation, it says, Behold, he cometh with clouds. So he's coming with the chariots. He makes the clouds his chariots. So in the book of Revelation, all the way in the end, it says, Behold, he cometh with clouds. He's talking about our Lord. And every eye shall see him. So everybody on the earth is going to see the chariots of Israel in that day. And it's going to be a scary, scary sight. Just like when Ezra saw it in a vision, it's going to be a real life thing. And these military men, they know what it is. These high-ranking officials, these Illuminati officials, they know what's going on. And they dare not tell the world what's going on. They're gonna steer you into into darkness before they tell you what those UFOs really are. They dare not tell you because they know they can't fight them. And if the people find out that there's a power out there in the universe that our militaries can't fight, this world's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go into turmoil. That may actually happen. Who knows? Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. Okay, so those Roman soldiers that pierced Yahweh Shai on the cross, guess what? They're still here. They're here again, back today, and they're reincarnated into another flesh. Okay, they've been reincarnated. They're alive today, and the scripture says, the prophecy says, that they're gonna see the clouds, the chariots. They're gonna see Yahweh Shai come back in the chariots. Those Roman soldiers that pierced Yahweh Shai, they're here today. Whoever they are, wherever they are, they're going to see Yahweh Shai and the chariots of Israel in that day. And that day is soon, brothers and sisters. And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. All right? So everybody on the planet Earth is going to see this. It's going to be a scary sight. But to the elect, it says what? I wish I knew where it was. I should have got it. And I quoted it earlier. Look up, because your redemption draweth nigh. Okay? It's a beautiful thing to know that those chariots, those UFOs, so to speak, are for us. That's our salvation. It's nothing to be scared of. Okay? It's something that we look forward to. And with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakar, Kodash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, GMS, who rule and teach well. Salutations to the Akim out there that push this word and truth and sincerity, week in and week out, day in and day out, without wavering and in sound doctrine. Shalom to you sisters as well, too. With that, I say peace.